I reflect on my reflection, and I ask myself the question, what's the right direction to go? I don't know. Am I a man, or am I a muppet? Am I a muppet? If I'm a recognize the one I see inside. It's time for me to decide, am I a man or am I a muppet?
Am I a muppet?
If I'm a muppet, well, I'm a very manly muppet.
Very manly muppet.
Am I a muppet or am I a man?
Am I a man?
The leaves have fallen, and the shadowed land. This was our home. The river's dry, the ground has broken. So I must go, and now I must go, and where the journey may lead me, let your prayers be my guide. I cannot stay
deny it. When I do, I am the best, for my talents are renowned far and wide. In the moonlit night, I excel without ever even trying. With the slightest little efforts of my ghost-like charms, I have seen grown men give out a shriek. With a wave of my hand and a well-placed bow, I have swept the very bravest of their feet. But after you is the same. I've grown so weary of the sound of screams, and I, Jack, the Pumpkin King, have grown so tired of the same old thing. Oh, somewhere deep inside of these bones, an emptiness began to. There's something out there far from my home, a longing that I've never known. I'm a master of fright and a demon of light, and I'll scare you right out of your pants. To a guy from Kentucky, I'm Mr. Unlucky, and I'm known throughout England and France. And since I am dead, I can take off my head to recite Shakespearean quotations. No animal, no man can scream like I can with the fury of my recitations. But who here would ever understand that the Pumpkin King with the skeleton grin would tire of his crown if only he understood he'd give it all up if he only could. Oh, there's an empty place in my bones that calls out for something unknown. The fame and praise come hereafter here. There's nothing for these empty tears.
as I sail way beyond the moon. In my silver ship I sail a dream that ended too soon. Now I know exactly who I am and what I'm here for. And I will go sailing no more.
Great things I've done, vanish like a snowflake with the rising of the sun. Never thought to sail my ship where no man has gone before. And I will go sailing no more. It can't be true. I can fly if I wanted to, like a bird in the sky. If I believe I can fly, why I fly.
Clearly I will go sailing no more.
If I were human being, I'd straight for New Orleans. Then I'd blow this horn so hot and strong, like no one they've ever seen. You've heard of Louis Armstrong, Mr. Sidney Bechet. All those boys gonna step aside when they hear this old ex-gator play. What you give is what you get. My dad said that I'll never forget. And I'm committed to you. When we're human and we're gonna be, gonna hold my horn. Gonna live the high life. Gonna do my best to take my place in the sun.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me well. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repentance seemed the light and made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This They come flocking to my cauldron, kind spells are so pleased, and I help them. Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake across the cost. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint. To those poor unfortunate souls. And one more thing. I'm not asking much, a token, a trifle, really. What I want is your voice. But without your voice, you'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of body language. Like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, a man is much preferred for ladies not to say a word, and after all, dear, what is idle patter for? Come on, they're not all impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can, yet they dote and tune and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue and gets her man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul, go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul, it's sad but true. If you want to cross the bridge by swing, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp, take a breath, and go ahead and sign the scroll. Blocks and jetsam, now I got her, boys. The boss is on a roll. To those poor, unfortunate souls.
a little senior gift. And so us seniors all came together. The autograph books from Disneyland. We decided that it'd be fun if we all put this, but then all baby pictures of ourselves. So you have these beautiful, beautiful baby pictures. I've been here for all 4 years of choir. This year, she gets to see me 3 times a day. And it's just been like the most wonderful experience. DeCoste truly cares about her students. Like I've been like always so encouraged, and it's just like the way that she gives everything into us and just tries to make us the best that we can be truly means so much. And it has been amazing being her student and like she's become one of my mentors and someone that I look to in a lot of theater-related things and just life. And so it's just been a wonderful experience, and I'm so glad that I got to have her as my teacher.
I've also been in choir for all 4 years. However, I have been taking 3 choirs since my sophomore year. So. Anyway, I would just like to say how much of an inspiration DeCoste has been over who I've become, and I think it's safe to say without her I wouldn't be where I am today, or and to say pursuing what I'm trying to do. pursue without her, none of it would have happened. I'm just so grateful that every day I get to come in and see you. So not for long. However, we do have some other things that we would like to do, and we have some goodies. So here's flowers for you. Yay! Okay, I would like to call up Logan, and Jacob, and Ari, Procopio, and Brandon, and Mrs. Rencher. Yay!
I want to explain who these people are that you're seeing. Hang on, Ari, Logan, come back. Ari, Logan, come back. Logan and Ari, these are students here at Red Mountain High School. They have been running all of the lights and sound tonight. And yeah, we're just so lucky that they're here doing all of this literally, like practically single-handedly, these two. So we love you and we appreciate you and thank you both so much for being here. And of course, we have our band, Mrs. Ranger, and Procopio, and Brandon. They've been making the music all night behind these amazing singers. So, okay, do you need to say more words? I stole the mic, I'm sorry.
I love you.
all so much for coming. This was a party. Have an amazing rest of your evening. Feel free to cry with them. And me. We're all just gonna cry. And see you next year.